Well, let me begin by saying, first off, thank you very much for coming out to support Alexander in his inaugural fundraiser. My name is Aaron Ford. I am the Democratic leader, the minority leader of the Nevada State Senate. It's my pleasure to be here to support Alexander. Some people don't believe in fortuity. I'm one of those. I believe more in destiny. I believe more in things that happen because they're supposed to happen. We had a district in our Nevada State Senate that we were looking to find a great candidate for. We needed somebody who was going to be willing to get out there to work, to knock doors, to make phone calls, to beg for money, to get out there and demonstrate that he could be a good senator for District number 18. We were getting close to the end, almost to the end of the filing time to begin, and we hadn't found anyone. And lo and behold, I get a phone call from somebody who I trust very much, the name of Jason Frierson, who's running for assembly. He may be your senator. Jason Frierson called me and he said, I have this fantastic young man who has voice and interest in politics. I think you should meet him. Immediately I hung up the phone. I called Peter, who was here and left. Peter and I called Alexander, and we had a great conversation. Just so happened that the next week we were able to have him in for an interview with the rest of my caucus, and immediately we fell in love with him. Alexander is going to be a great senator for District 18. He is. Now listen, Alexander is under no misconception. By the way, I know Mom calls him Alex. I know Mom calls him Alex. I call him Alexander only because I have a son named Alexander as well, and I only call him Alexander. So it's just like second nature. So Alexander is under no misconception that this is going to be an easy race. He knows, in fact, that this is an uphill battle. We all know that, and that's why we're supporting him as much as we are. There's a slight advantage for the other side in terms of registration, but we're closing that gap. We're closing that gap, and we have also a large number of independents out there who we think we can persuade to vote Democratic. But beyond that, we have an individual who I've indicated is out there knocking doors already. Hundreds already knocked in his area. He's making the phone calls. He's working with our field director, Tripp, to ensure that his field plan, because we have one for him, that his field plan is completely realized. And I'm proud to call him a friend already. I'll be even prouder to call him a colleague in a few months. So without further ado, let me introduce to you. I ain't introduce you. Let me let him talk. Alexander Marks.
My name's Alexander Marks, as I'm sure you've heard and know. Wanted to just thank everybody for coming out from the bottom of my heart. It means so much to me. Special thanks to the Senate Democrats who have been phenomenal for this whole process, and I can't wait to call them colleagues and pass some good law for Nevadans and all of you as well. Special thanks to my mother, who I've put through college, law school, thesis, and bar exams, and I thought, why the hell not a political campaign? So she sees the worst of me, she sees the best of me, she's the best thing
Her hair's
I can
not
imagine.
gray.
So she should have more gray than I do, and I don't have any, so we're on that good path. But you know, like Senator Ford said, you know, this is not an easy battle that we're going to be fighting. But like I always tell some of my constituents, Trump's at the top of a major party ticket, and the Cubs are poised to win the World Series. So anything can happen this year. even a local kid can win, maybe not win the World Series, but win the state Senate. So you know, everybody always says, you know, why are you running? And I think the most important part to me is you guys and my community. I was born and raised here. I love this city. I love this state. I've never been more optimistic for Nevada's future than I am today. I know we hear a lot of just nonsense and fear and mongering and all that, but we have the potential. It's there. We just have to grab it, and we have to take that path forward. And I definitely believe that we can do that together. We can do everything. We can do anything we want to. And I think, you know, hope's a good message, and positivity is much better than fear and anything like that. But one of the reasons I want to run is because I feel like my background in education to write good law, good thoughtful law, is what we need. And I think we have the potential to do that. We have a lot of great people and great minds at that Capitol, and I hope to join them in 2017 and work on issues like energy, higher education, K through 12. We have the potential, like I said, and it means the world to me that everybody came out here. And again, it's going to take a lot of you, and I look forward to knocking on doors with some of you and I apologize in advance now for asking you for money again in probably 3 weeks, but it's going to happen. No, I'm kidding. But thank you again, and special thanks to Tripp and Tina, who have been pushing me and kicking me in the butt and motivating me. And I hate them some days, and I'm sure they hate me some days, but it's a necessary process. But you guys are great, and I won't be able to win without you. And thanks, and finish the food. Yep. Oh, and Senator Spearman here as well. She's my neighboring district in the future. We also have Nicole. Stand up. Nicole's running for Senate District 6. We have another candidate, William McCurdy, the second, running for Assembly. And I think I've got everybody, but friends, family, thank you from the bottom of my heart again. Enjoy the rest of your night.